And so that was an absolute bonus to realize that those two things were very much a part of the Shamanic Breathwork workshop, feeling very snuggled up and safe and happy. And then came a sense of very deep relaxation. I was less aware of what was going on around me in terms of the sounds, although never unaware of what was going on around me, but felt um, transported really into images which I could see.
We all have the ability to move between those different states. It is a journey very much within to tap into that part of our consciousness that we don't access very often. I had a lot of stiffness and tightness around my shoulders, and I was moving so much in that journey that I ached for a couple of days after. And afterwards, while that soreness was gone, I felt a lot more space and openness, like some of that tension shifted.
And it's really reassuring to know that who knows, the next time I go on a shamanic journey with you, I might feel that I want to move myself, or to dance or shake things out, or who knows, but to know that it's all okay. Everybody is having their own experience in a safe, supportive, really lovingly held environment, and that it's absolutely okay to have your experience and trusting that inner intuition to respond and be called, um, because it's a nudge towards the healing that we need.
After the 3 hours, you walk away with something that keeps sort of working still in the background. It's almost like, you installing a new template or a new software, and that software keeps operating there. So techniques like shamanic breathwork and embodiment have become a way for me to connect to the other part of me, the part that wasn't expressed so much and I wasn't in touch with it so much. Because, during the day, it was all about tasks and numbers, and that's how I was used to operating. And I find actually a great deal of freedom in being able to acknowledge and work with both parts of my brain.
My embodiment journey over the past nearly 5 years has awoken me to something that, I believe we all know and experience as children, and then we become conditioned to talk in the language of, you need to think about this, you should do this, you must do that, you must do the other.
Embodiment for me is having that safe space where I can drop any of my, limiting beliefs about, am I a good dancer? Can I move? Am I coordinated or not? And can be in a space where it's not about a particular movement, but it's about allowing myself and my body to be where it's at, to stretch or to shake or to gently sway, whatever that happens to be.
And embodiment has really taught me to be massively grateful for the body that I have. And yes, I might occasionally have thoughts about how wouldn't it be lovely if it looked like it did 10 years ago, but it's probably not going to.
I think that's also why I so much enjoy embodiment, is I think it gives us this sense of safety and also can show us the beauty of what it's like when everyone shows up authentically, and the beauty of the world is big enough for everyone to be themselves.
What actually, if to a certain piece of music you want to express your anger, your dissent, your frustration, your sadness.
We've been conditioned to somewhat resist our emotions. I learned that emotions have a tremendous amount of value. They tell us what we need, they tell us if something is not quite right.
I'd look around at the women, each so different and yet so magnificent. I would think, wow, look at you shine, look at you being the fullest expression of who you are, everybody magnificent in their own way. It's about celebrating ourselves as we are and who we might allow ourselves to become, whether we're being truly, authentically ourselves.
Mhm. It's
Mm.
beautiful.